has been, gosh, how do you pick up a year and a half? A lot's been going on. This is not an update video right now. This is just a chat video while my car's warming up. Anyway, I am heading to the gym. A lot of changes have been going on. One, I gained weight, so thanks for noticing. I've gained probably about 20 pounds. And yeah, what's not to love about that? I mean, everybody loves when they gain weight, right? So I've made some changes and am on a health journey, which this is not a video about health journeys. I've just started. This is my second week in the gym. And is this car warmed up yet? No. Yeah, so the double chin's doubling. It has doubled. Yeah, I'm laughing about it, but, you know, ultimately, this year was really hard. I had the recovery from my Achilles tendon repair, and that was a lot harder than I expected. I'm going to make a separate video on an update, you know, a year and a half later from it, because there were some things that really threw me for a loop, and I did not expect the recovery to be so challenging, and then it caused other issues too. Yeah, it just caused other issues on other sides of my body. Anyway, it's also been a good year. But like I said, this is not an update video. I'm going to the gym. Let's go ahead and go. Man, I thought I was gonna have an empty gym today, and it's like so full. There's even a school bus. Oh well. I just had to laugh because it is 31 degrees. And they have the interactive water park going right now. I'm sure just to freeze it all. To keep it from freezing. It is so freaking cold. I am not used to this. So, great workout. I was concerned that my knee was going to not be happy because I was dealing with knee issues. I got tattooed on Sunday, and I think how I was sitting made my knee flare up a little bit. And the last couple days it's been feeling real crummy, but I have my knee brace on, and I did my workout, and it felt honestly really great. So knee injuries are kind of like one of those weird things to where it hurts so you don't want to do anything, but then the only way to make it better is to work it out and strengthen it. So you're kind of like, I don't know, just got to push yourself to do it, I guess, depending on the knee pain itself.
Hello, welcome back. Oh, I still have, let's see, it's 3 hours left of work. I am bored. I'm still working, or hardly working. And so I thought, no, I am still working very, very diligently. This new format that I want to do with the channel is more vloggy type stuff, just less structured. Like I did a lot of like sewing and creating stuff videos, which I still want to do, but one of the drawbacks to doing that is that I kind of suck the joy out of creating. And so even though I do still want to do those videos occasionally, sometimes it's just like you just want to pop stuff in and it like be informal, an informal thing. whatever. And I've been really enjoying vlogs, as most people on YouTube do. I feel my haircut is so, oh my gosh, I didn't even tell y'all. I shaved my head at the beginning of summer, like bald. I think it was number 1 or number 2. And this is it grown out. I just trimmed it to be less mullety. But it's looking like a hair. It's looking like a hair. It's looking like a haircut. I'm keeping my voice down because my kids are doing school and my husband's working. Oh, I wanted to do a little show and tell thingy. Show and tell. Like in elementary school. But I went to this thrift store that I hadn't been to their new location. It's a church-run thrift store. I used to love it because they had really good vintage stuff, and they moved to a different location, which was much bigger, way up north from me. And last weekend, we took a trip up there and got a little thrifting time by myself and found a few odds and ends. I was looking for like workout gear, which I'm not going to share because like, who cares? It's Old Navy activewear. If you've seen a jogger, you've seen every jogger. It's just I found a few black joggers because I found that like I don't like wearing leggings anymore, like in public. I'll wear them underneath dresses and things like that, but I've gotten just a little bit more self-conscious about tight clothing. I don't know if it's because I gained weight or if it's just getting older, or it's a me thing. And so now that I've been going to the gym more often, or starting this gym program, I wanted to get some more workout gear that I can transition into the warmer months, because even though it's like, 20 something degrees today, it was like 80 last week. So anyway, I did find those, which is great because I think they were like 75 to 50% off depending on the color. So that was rad. And I found an Old Navy dress because I love Old Navy for just like basics and comfortable day dresses and stuff. So, but all that to be said is that I ransacked their crafting area and I scored big time with their patterns. So I got all of these. I even got some doubles because I was like, too good of a deal to pass up. So, and they're all my size. So I'm like, oh, what the sewing pattern thrift gods merged together for my benefit. Because being a plus size girl, you don't tend to find plus size patterns usually. Although I've really lucked out in the last few years, but I'm wondering if that's a COVID thing where people were like, I'm going to make so much stuff, and then they didn't, and then they like threw it all to the thrift store. Whatever. I don't know. It's to my benefit. So this is the first one I got. It's a 60s vintage reproduction. This one right here, that icon. I want to make that exact outfit. Then we have this one, which is so cute. It's unfortunately, it does not have the little girl outfit with it, but I'm going to look for the little girl version so I can make a matching mommy and me outfit. I'll just go through these quickly. It's a little, it looks like a purse, but it's a casserole holder. Have to transport your casseroles. This one. Okay, this one is perfect. Look at that. It's just funny. It's cute. 50s party dress. Got 2 of these. I'm going to sell one on my Mercari, which I'll have linked And so if you're interested, this one is sizes 14 to 22 US. And this, I literally had some of these in my wish list on Amazon. I got to go through them the other day and remove them from my cart, from my wish list cart. And there's this one with the matching jacket. This one was one I had in my cart. It's like a little wrap dress. Then I love like the little kitchen accessory guys. And then this one. So yeah, great scores. The day after that, I got a new tattoo, which I don't even know if y'all even know that I have tattoos. I don't know if you know that I know. So she's a little crusty right now. Tex Avery style wolf. If you know, you know. I'm already planning on getting another tattoo very soon, which I'm very excited about. It's getting close to my birthday. And that's right after the holidays and right around my birthday, because my birthday's in March, is when I tend to like get all my tattoos for the year. Because I just tell everybody, I'm like, usually I want money for garden stuff. This year, I don't really need garden stuff because I'm pretty stocked up. So now I'm like, just go get more tattoos. So getting my legs more done. That's all for now. Today's a bit of a fun day because I am picking up some things from Facebook Marketplace and going to the next city over to grab it. So it's a little morning day trip, which is always fun. And getting this little hutch thing. I think I'm going to put in my office, and because what I have over here is my little bookcase and coffee bar, which is working fine, but one of my goals, just not even like for this year or anything, just like in general, is just to replace some of my crappy furniture. So like these little cube shelves and stuff, they work great, you know, like there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. I've just had them for so long, and you know, there's so many good deals around for vintage furniture and stuff, and just people reselling that I'm like, you know, sometimes functionality is great. I mean, no, functionality is always great. That's a necessity. But just, you know, I just want to upgrade. Okay, it's not that deep. I just was like, I want better furniture. I don't know. But I'm also cheap, so I'm not going to spend a lot on it. And so the hutch I found is $10. It's probably from the 80s or 90s, but I like that kind of furniture. I grew up with that stuff. It's really not popular anymore, and you can find like really good deals on it, and it's sturdy, it's real wood, it'll last forever. My mom still has my furniture set from when I was growing up, and she uses it in her room, and she makes it look so like shabby chic and so cute. So yeah, I'm going to pick that up, and then I'm picking up Animal Crossing for myself because I already had Animal Crossing, but I gave it to my daughters, but they really want me to play with them and join their islands and stuff, and so I've been looking for one, and I just refused to spend another $60 on Animal Crossing. So I found this dude who is selling one for $35, got it down to $33. And so I'm going to meet him at IKEA. And funny enough, is I've never been to IKEA. I found a chin here the other day. Where is he? There you are. And Julie's of your 30s. Okay, let's take a look. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. One of the things I'm waking up still. Yes, so I'm gonna pick up the Animal Crossing for $33. I'm meeting him at 10. Not picking up the Hutch until 11:30. So that gives me an hour and a half to putz around at IKEA. It's baby's first IKEA trip. And one of the things too that I want to do, it's like just like upgrade like our dishes and stuff, and like not necessarily buy everything new or anything like that. But you know, I have a lot of just like plastic reusable cups and mismatch dishes, and I don't mind the mismatch. In fact, I like that with the whole, you know, thrifting, but they're also just not anything cute or special. I don't know. I feel like I just want to make things nicer, you know. We were so broke starting off together, my husband and I, and it's like we worked so hard to, you know, it's an uphill battle like for most middle class people trying to make things work in this economy and all that stuff, you know the things. Everyone's talking about the stuff, and so you know what, I deserve some nice cups. That's all I'm saying. And some plates that I enjoy looking at. Anyway, so one option is my mother-in-law, who is the absolute treasure of a woman. She's fantastic. She has her china that she's offered in the past, but I was like not a china girl at the time. I don't know if I am a china girl. When we're over there next, maybe I'll take a look at it again and see like if we'll take it this time. And also like, let's bring back a curio cabinet. Come on, like we got things. In fact, I don't think, you know, I know it's gone into style and stuff, but it's like millennials with all of our collecting little things. We need a curio cabinet. It's so hard to say. Curio cabinet. It's like, how are we going to display our Funko Pops and our action figure things, and what's another thing? Warhammer characters. Come on, we need, show the family goods, the treasures, the things that you've worked on. Anyway, so I found a curio cabinet for $50. It's gorgeous. I'm like, do I want to spend $50 right now? Not really. I mean, kind of. Do I have the $50 to spend? I mean, I do. But do I want to spend it on that? You know what I mean? These are the challenging questions that you have every day. I am at this like I'm happy with my hair, don't get me wrong. It's one I never thought I would really, really love my natural color, just because whenever I've grown my natural color out in the past, just wasn't, I don't know, I just wasn't digging it. And I was like very, I mean, if you've seen my old videos, I've gone through many hair transitions, and there's many hair transitions that you haven't seen. I'm in this in-between stage with my hair at the moment that's just confusing. I mean, luckily I did trim it. Oh my god. I trimmed like that much off of the end of my hair, because initially I was like, I'm just gonna let it grow, and it'll grow into a layered haircut and it'll be fine. It was very mullety, and you know, that's a look, just not the one that I wanted to go for. I was like, you know what, I'd rather just go for the bob thing, because all this is really short up here compared to here, so I'm trying to get it to all become one length and then grow it out. But I think I'm done with dyeing my hair. Enjoying seeing the gray coming through, And I think because having blonde hair, it just looks like highlights. Well, we're back home at my desk where we were before the last time. I did not film when I was out. And what what a weird time. So I did not end up getting the hutch after all, because the lady was very nice. Her story is that apparently she's helping some friends or somebody. She's like, oh, the place is trash, like somebody wrecked it, blah blah blah. I was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, that's fine, like, I'll come check it out or whatever. And she's like, oh, it's so dirty, like, I've been coming here to clean. And it was just like this whole big story about like people that were living there were living in squalor essentially, and that she was going there like twice a day to, like, there were cats there. Anyway, so I was like, yeah, okay. So we go in and it's like a squat house. I was like, oh, okay, like trying to just, like, I don't want to be rude, you know, but like I saw the hutch, she had brought it like closer. One, it was like falling apart. It reeked in that house of like cat feces and trash. This was, and had all the inclination of a squat. So anyway, I don't know. So I was like trying to just be like, oh, well, before we do anything, let me take a look at it, see if I want it or whatever, and just like pretend it was full of stuff, like junk and trash. She was like touching it and like it was all wobbly and stuff, and then she's like, oh, and there's no bed bugs or or like, she listed off some things. I think my head was just stuck on bed bugs, and I was like, oh yeah, like, well, I think I'm gonna pass. And she's like, oh yeah, no problem, like, there were other people interested and stuff. And anyway, really friendly lady, very, hey, you know what, it's a story, it was totally fine, it was not a unsafe situation, it was fine. And she was really funny, and I just gabbed for a minute, and she was the one who had brought up about her age and stuff, and she said like, oh, her birthday's coming up, and I was like, oh yeah, mine too. She was like, oh, mine's March 19th. I'm like, oh, mine's March 20th. I'm like, she's like, oh, I'm going to turn 39. I'm like, I'm turning 39. I'm like, that's so weird. And anyway, small world, I don't know, I guess, or something. Quinkydink. It was a quinkydink. So I did get the Animal Crossing game though, so that's a win. And I went into IKEA. Interesting. So, like, one, they have the best shopping carts. Did not know that. It's like unlike a shopping cart I've ever drove before. So you could literally draw a circle with it. Went around there, of course, got lost. I was like, am I ever going to get out of this place? There were some cute things. The only thing I ended up getting was one of those plastic dome microwave bowl covers. It was 99 cents. I needed change for possibly picking up stuff. That was an interesting experience. It's another morning. I am off to go get teeth cleaning done. I go 4 times a year to get a cleaning done, which seems excessive to some, because I know they usually say like once a year is fine, but I had a deep cleaning last year, and I was advised to do 4 times a year. I'm all done, and that only took 40 minutes. The lady was super nice and very thorough. And the good news is that I have kept up with my teeth so well that I no longer have to go 4 times a year. I only need to go every 6 months. So I got a gold star. I was a good student. But yeah, she said my teeth are super clean and I'm keeping up with them very well. So keep up the good work and see you in August. So fantastic. Yeah. Smoothness. You're fine. I'm just getting the honey.
Yeah. No, I'm taking these kids, staying out of trouble. And these kids on kind of a youth group. work with trouble.
He's got funding now.
Oh yeah, and all my friends would just smile and go along with it. Be like, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, look at this. Look at that.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Look at that. I hate your egg.
Breaking plates, stomping on eggs. You need to control yourself, you know.
Wild and crazy. No, it's a very nice looking egg. I'm not jealous at all.
It's not for me, so.
Well, it's more the skill I'm jealous of than the than the rest of the stuff.
Well, my last one before that looked like got ran through a cheese grater. So
That's how mine usually look.
don't be too jealous. It's not like something I've worked on over the years.
Just practice at night while I'm asleep.
Just gonna grab the girls' plates from
Oh yeah, of course.
breakfast.
I'm just trying to not spill honey everywhere. I think I needed to can some of that honey to make it easier to. Ooh, you okay?
Yeah, no, I was headed that way, and I didn't realize that it was seats taken
Where?
by the sink. I forgot you did dishes.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Honey, it gets me every time. It looks good.
Yeah, good job on those. Your soft boiled came out very nice.
Thanks. Yeah, I forgot how to do soft boiled because it was so long or whatever. And,
Sure, I always have to look it up.
Yeah.
I look it up every time.
Well, and I don't put eggs into boiling water. I just let it heat because I always end up breaking them or whatever. Even if I put them in gently, I think because I use cold eggs that it just there's too much of a temperature difference and it cracks.
Sure.
And but I'm lazy and I don't want to like pre-warm my eggs. You know.
Oh, sure. If I'm making the girls some, I'll leave one out usually for me for later in the day. But other than that, yeah, I always just put them cold. I know they cook better otherwise, but egg boiling tight. I guess I could put them in warm water like I just did that soft boiled one.
Sure.
Girls!
I think it needs a bit more miso.
Uh,
I think it needs a little bit more miso.
4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, Dad. We really appreciate it.
No problem. We're gonna have our shower today, okay? I waited yesterday because they said it was gonna be warmer, but now it's not gonna be warmer, so
That's
we just
good.
gotta get it done.
I can do it for you.
Thank you.
I got time before work.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Raina, after breakfast is gonna be quick shower time, okay? Yeah, I got some little decorations and stuff to
Awesome. That sounds great.
A few they have
That's very cool.
I got this fabric that's I think gonna make good hand towels because I think it's time to retire some of our flour sack towels.
Yeah, well, some of them are getting thin and
Yeah.
holy.
Thank you very much, Dad. Oh, it's so good. It's very hungry.
Hungry.
This baby's hungry. She's.
We'll make some miso soup if you want some.
I'm good. Thank you very much, though. See your, I don't remember what, privacy policy.
Sure. Yeah, they do that from time to time where they just update things and you have to click accept.
Yeah, if they watch live TV, they get all the commercials and they don't want to see any spoilers.
Oh yeah.
Every time you do Captain America movie, thing comes on Disney Channel. Like
Of course.
every 10 seconds. So
Yeah. Earmuffs.
We're purists.
Yeah, they are. Got that Rasputin song stuck in my head because it's the beginning song on my gym radio.
That's funny. Stupid.
So that. Awesome. I'm like, no. So my mom wanted me to make this picture for her because when I was in art school, I did this project where where am I going? Where you take popcorn and create a landscape. And so I did one for her. She wanted one, like, me to recreate it, and I didn't have any more because when our laundry room flooded, it ruined all the stuff I had from art school. So anyway, this is the finished product. Oh, you cannot see that whatsoever. There we go. You can kind of see it better. The light's really bad in here. But anyway, I'm going to go spray this with this fixative. I wonder if you can see it. I guess you can see it better there. There you go. So I've got this workable fixative, not fixative, fixative, which I did not know. And got to do it in a well ventilated area. So best place I can think of is the garage here, but away from our food. There we go. Okay, well, let that dry, and then hopefully it'll be ready tomorrow, because that's when we're going to see her.